Hello guys. Now you may notice that's not our usual Agrarian Skies world. This is because I lost all my lives. Yeah. So what I did, and this is why you hadn't got episodes for 3 days in a row. This and because I had issues with my Resonant Rises series. I've began everything. I've redone everything. Started from scratch, from punching wood to this setup. Now I wanted to get as far as I could, and what I did is while I was setting everything up, and as soon as I could, I made this thing. Now to situate how much time I've spent, those ores, this is what I got, and I made this setup like halfway through everything. I have a sugarcane farm, rancher, my inker. I've set up this farm which has radius upgrades of 6, which is silver ingots. I've put a slaughterhouse so I could get that thing up there. Basically, what am I doing is, this is a breeder. I feed it manually wheat and seeds. It breeds these, and this is a chronotyper. It uses power to move babies. I can set it just by clicking to adults, but it will put all those animals there and they will get killed. I really don't want that. And then there's the slaughterhouse. It says a grinder, except it produces items, but it produces meat and pink slime. Now I wanted to show you that, but there's not a whole bucket. So what you do with pink slime is when you get a bucket, you place it down. It will spawn a pink slime. You kill it, you have a small chance of getting one of these pink slime balls, which is the only way you can get this, the last drill pre-charger. And yes, my hardcore quest book for the hoarding. As you can see, one quest required them, and the laser drill itself, and they are not too bad to craft. You just need some glowstone and a whole T infrastructure, and then you're good. The really hard part is the pink slime, because I haven't got a lot because I fed it manually, but even if I automated, I won't have much more in terms of pink slime. So this new series, which is actually not a new series, but because I will just continue the numbers of episodes, so I think we finished at 16, so this will be 17 with a prefix Agrarian Skies Reborn. So as you can see, this is using a lot of power to progress some work, to accomplish some work. It ejects stuff in here and it gets pulled, and holy cow, that's a lot of ores. Holy smokes, wow, I was not expecting that. Then I guess we can complete this. So I need never iron, never redstone, never copper. Okay, never copper, iron, redstone. Okay, so then, oh, a stack. Cool. This was half a stack. This was a whole stack. This was a whole stack. And copper. Copper. Oh, this was gold. 32 lapis, 8 ardite, 8 cobalt. 8 ardite, 8 cobalt, and 32 lapis. How cool! Ooh! Oh! I can't take anything else than those pre-chargers. And for now, I'm just gonna put them in here because I haven't yet got the power. I just need to make some more generators. Okay, so oh my god, an ender quarry. Wow, if I plug that in the nether, how much stuff I will be getting, that will be awesome. Okay, so just really don't want to lose it. I'm just dumping off some stuff. I'm just gonna keep that. And these. And them. And them. Okay, so now I'll show you. This is a bad setup. I need to remove those conveyor belts and put a grinder here, but I haven't got around to do it. So there's an auto spawner spawning in the min, a grinder killing in the min. Now you may have noticed some AE stuff, but I haven't got AE going. Here I've got an igneous extruder producing cobble. Cobble's going through crucibles. Crucibles are producing a lot of lava. They were full a minute ago, now they are empty because I'm using them to produce obsidian. Oh, see, this one is almost full because I'm using them to produce obsidian. Not a whole barrel's worth, but a lot. Now I have all those dynamos, magmatic. They are filling up this cell, which I got for as a reward, and powering my auto spawner. I've got a lever, so if I want to turn it off, I can. Then there's mob essence. How am I getting mob essence? Of course, killing some endermen with the grinder produces some mob essence. And this is my ender pearl supplies. This is enderman trophy. I'm not gonna use them because I've ended up in the void by testing them up. So this is a grinder. It's outputting in interface. I know. I'm using the interface as a chest. This is a really high cost. It uses a whole bunch. Ooh. This is really cool. Using a whole bunch of stuff like this and that and a whole bunch of things. And it is expensive, but it is the only block that acts like a chest and that takes a whole block of space. Then it's taking out the stuff from the interface, putting it in barrels, and excess stuff is put in that chest. I've never got a trophy spider before. Iron. A few in the poles. And this is, yes, so this is a B space barrel, B space and the storage, and which has a storage upgrade. So I'll show you. First of all, what you need to make is a structural upgrade Mark 1 and Mark 2. As you can see, it allows for 3 slots total. It doesn't add up progressively. Just this is 1 slot open, this is 3 slots opened. With this one, what you can do, you have 3 slots. Then you can take a B space upgrade. You're gonna put it in that barrel, and it is quite expensive. This. I've used the in the chest. It's the cheapest method. So the B space upgrade, you can use it, and if you upgrade to B space upgrade barrel, then I put a storage upgrade so you can store twice the amount as a normal barrel, so 128 stacks, you can see, thanks to Whaler. Now you need a B space tuning fork, which is quite easy to make. You shift right click on a barrel with some content and the B space upgrade. Then you run, because it the link wears out over time. So you have to be fast after you've right clicked the first time. And you run, and then you have to have another barrel with exactly the same upgrades but empty, and you shift right click on that. They will link together, and now as you can see we have the same amount in both. Now next step, just taking the rope ladder, and this is a pretty crazy setup. I'll come to it in a sec. And yes, did I break those blocks? Could swear they were there before. As you can see, stuff is taken out of the barrels and goes into here. Now it's 20 hours, 19 hours and 10 minutes of 80 ref per tick. So, and the pulls are extremely efficient, and I'm having, I think 9 times 2 18 times 80 ref per tick, and 18 times 8 1440 hour fatigue. This is way less than, yes, as you can see, 140 hour fatigue. It is skipping that because it's receiving and outputting the same amount each tick. Yeah, this is going to the slaughterhouse and the farms and to the drill. Then this line is supplying power upstairs. So this is how I got power going. Now the auto thing setup is quite similar to before, but I was running out of gravel, so why is that there? I wonder. Oh, because I hadn't set the filter. And gravel, yeah, I know, I absolutely do know why. Oops, sorry. So I was running out of gravel, so I had to put 2 of them. So now everything's good. See, it's always filled, and the activators downstairs are almost always filled. This ran out, so it isn't filled downstairs. As similar to before, those 2 extruders putting cobble in here. Cobble's getting pulverized into gravel. One is supplying the thing, one's creating resources. Sand, creating resources, supplying this, which is also making sand. This is again, I put 1 structural upgrade, then 1 hopper upgrade, and at the top there's a hopper face. So it's the barrels automatically putting stuff in here. Then this is dust producing resources, and this is dust being stocked. This is so I can have a quick and easy water supply. This is a backup power cell, energy cell. Here are my machines and automation, and you can feature sawmill, etc. Hardened glass, electrum. I have my conduits on me. So here this is a big complicated setup. As you can see, this is made, the head is made of titanium, which has 4 points of speed more than cobalt. But to get it, it was a real pain. What I had to do is, see this limestone, had to get 24 of it, cook it, hook that to power. Now it's running off lava. It's powering itself. I don't know, for some odd reason, if I switch that in another mode, it's gonna fill this buffer with stuff. Here I have standard heating upgrade, which is coal, sand, and clay. Yeah, coal, sand, and clay, and just sugar, aluminum, to get things faster. So I had to put those 24 smooth limestone, because when they become smooth limestone, this would produce 24 buckets of quicklime. Quicklime in here, I would have to put 16 buckets of water with the quicklime, and then it will produce one magnesious dust. If I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but I don't care. Yeah, magnesious dust, which I had to put back in here, which would produce magnesium, which I would take out, put in here. Now there's water in here, but basically it would get in here, and I would be able to get one magnesium ingot. Now I would combine that magnesium ingot with impure titanium, which impure titanium you get by smelting rutile ore, which I got from the last drill. Then it will make basic titanium, and then I could make my handle. I had a personal smeltery, like, ooh, mobs can spawn. I had a personal smeltery, but titanium doesn't require smeltery. I think, did I use manilium as a binding? Did I? Or I think I used Formium for everything. I didn't need the smeltery at all. So now on to how did I automate these ores. I made a pretty crazy setup, just because this is me. Are you fast enough? Oh yes, you are. I had to add another item there because it was. So here, what do we have? We have an aqueous accumulator supplying that barrel, with water. Mycelium's turning it into white water. It's getting sand from up there. As you can see, there's a filter, turning it to soul sand, getting it to this autonomous activator, producing stuff from soul sand. And it's not crazy fast, but it's like way more than enough. Now onto the smeltery. When ores processed come through. Oh no, this is just something to speed him up. This is the one actually putting stuff in. I think the sand's out. The sand one is out. Yes, it is. Oh well, this is because gravel was getting low. So why is it separating? Now there's two filters in here, but I could just have put instead of tin and aluminum, I should just have put copper, and the silver, which is filtered in here, just go here. This is I have two smeltery to avoid alloys. Now it's putting every single of these in here, and now every single has its own filtering buffer system. So it is really fast. This is why I wanted this thing. It doesn't use those item ducts filter, which are really slow comparing the names and etc. Tanks. It's just saying, can I allow? No. Can I allow? No. Can I allow? No. Yes, I can. Now there's this 8 ingots buffer, and as soon as it gets over 8 buckets, I've put servos. I've disabled, so they just pull the liquid out, go into the casting thing. Those pull out the ingots when they're done. So yeah, pretty easy. So now if I want to filter molten silver, I just have to bring an empty bucket, and here we go. So is that it? No, I need to show you something else. So I was planning to autocraft spaghetti I was planning to autocraft spaghetti, so this is my sludge thing. It just produced a bunch of stuff. Really cool. I was planning on auto-producing spaghetti. See, just spice leaf tomato, spice leaf, and pasta, which is just milk and wheat. As you can see, dough, which you get from flour, salt, water, and the bulb, but doesn't get used up. The butter, which is just milk, salt you can get from water. Cool, you can pulverize 1 salt into 2 salt. How intelligent. No, yeah, see, there's a way to make salt from nothing. And yeah, but I haven't got around to yet. I'm probably gonna make an AI system to handle that. So I have here I'm growing rubber wood, jungle wood, spruce wood, oak, birch, spice leaf, wheat, tomatoes. Should just turn my sound back up. And finally, those barrels have 2 upgrades. And what I've put in them is a void storage upgrade, so 128 stack, and void upgrade, which is really expensive. I think cheapest in an obsidian, and obsidian is really expensive in this map. So what is it doing? If it ever gets 128 stacks, it will delete the item and thus allow the farm to continue running for other stuff. And I think that's about it. I haven't shown you the interview of that, but I don't want to go into creative. And if I don't go into creative, I'm gonna die. And I think I have 5 lives left. So, have we got any time left in this episode? Of course not. So, this is loud. It is me wrapping up this episode of Agrarian, guys. I could just tell you what episode it is. Episode 16. This is episode 16. Agrarian Skies Reborn. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Goodbye. Oh, I haven't claimed this reward. Next time. Goodbye.